Hi there, my name is Ricky. I'm a global support engineer on the platform team. Today we're going to take a look at a few ways on how to correlate what network devices you have in your server and how they enumerate within Support Live Image or another Linux distribution. Let's go ahead and open up the terminal and take a look at what network devices we have listed. One way to identify a network device is the way it is enumerated within the operating system. For example, here we have a device P3P1 and P3P2. P1 and P2 would be ports 1 and ports 2 on device P3. P3 corresponds to the slot the network device is in, so in this case, the device in slot 3. In this example, we see another device, EM1, 2, 3, and 4, and common nomenclature would tell us that this is the embedded or onboard network device. Sometimes, though, there may be multiple devices or devices that do not follow this naming structure. We're going to take a look at a few commands to help identify this network device. The first command we'll take a look at is iplink show dev and then the device we want information on. The output here shows the MAC address. Utilizing the iDRAC, we can go and match this MAC address to the network device that we find there. Navigating to System and then Network Devices. Here we see the NIC in slot 3, which correlates back to our P3 device. And we can take a look at the individual ports of each device and try to find the MAC address that matches. On the integrated device on port 1, we see the matching MAC address and can conclude EM1 is that device. For the next command, you will need to run sudo before the command or change to the root user. Typing ethtool -- identify and then the port in question will cause the port to blink. If you have physical access to the server, you can identify the network device that this correlates to. Another method would utilize two commands. systool -c net will output devices with the classification of net for network. Each device will have a unique PCI enumeration. We can then run the lspci command, pipe it out, and grep for ETH. We can correlate the output from the systool command to this with the lspci. You could also grep for just the PCI enumeration and correlate it that way. Hopefully this has helped you correlate network devices and support Live Image. Be sure to check out other content on our channel, and until then, thank you for choosing Dell. Have a wonderful day.